We get started. Okay, here we are now. Now I'm live in one, two, three places. 1, 2, 3. So I am Glendora Divine. I'm thinking about today because I'm thinking about why am I here with you guys today. I'm here with you guys today live in social media world for one reason only, to really get you all to understand that we can parent better. We can parent better if we know our triggers. So I'm gonna put this out there right now. I'm coming to you from a platform that's originated on Periscope. So I always got to be true to my Periscope people, right? And it's called Black Biz Live. It used to be on Black Biz Scope, and the founders of Black Biz Live is Adia Rogers, Pam's Poised by Nature. And you can find her on social media at that. Adia Rogers, the socialite, and Moms in Charge, Christine. So you can find them there. And what they did was create a platform for black business owners, I guess product makers or whatever. You can sell your business to people that's actually online, and hopefully keep some money in the black community. Okay, so that's why I'm here today live on this platform at 10:15, because I'm taking part of Black Biz Live. So hello. What's up? Hello. What's up? Now I am Glendora Divine, as I said before, and I do live stream pretty much a lot. I'm pretty active on social media, but I'm coming to you today to talk to you about parenting assessments. So I'm a licensed professional counselor, and I have a thriving practice in McDonough, Georgia. And this practice, what we do is counsel people with mental health issues and behavior health issues. So I really focus my area on parenting and trying to get us to be able to talk to our children in a more effective way, where we actually are leaving a legacy. And I mean that, leaving a legacy. I want you to be able to see your legacy before you actually die. I said that. Before you die, I want you to be able to see your legacy. So, as a licensed professional counselor, what I have for you is an offer for you to actually have a parenting assessment bundle. So, this bundle for this parenting assessment, what you get is online assessment. With the online assessment, you're going to get three recommendations. So, I'm going to answer you on email based on your results. I'm going to give you three recommendations. The recommendations also comes with a 30-minute phone call. So we can talk about what the recommendations are and try and help you get an actual plan for interventions that you can use that are designed for you and your family. So the last thing that you'll get in that bundle is a copy of my book called Leaving Legacies: Breaking the Disconnect Between Parents and Millennials. Now, in this assessment, it's not very long, but what it's going to focus on as far as the children, and it's going to focus on the parent. So the parent is the only one that's going to be completing it, but it's going to focus on the characteristics of both and the stresses of life in both. So with the child, it's going to focus on the stress that comes from being distracted and hyperactive, from being let me get my little thing, from being it's their adaptability rate, how easy they're will to adapt, how stressful they become when they start to adapt, the reinforcements of parents. And it's going to look at the demandingness of the child. How demanding is your child? That can be very stressful as a parent. And it's going to look at their mood and acceptability. Are they able to accept change and keep it moving, or does that really stresses them out? Okay, in the parent domain, what we're going to be looking at is your competence as a parent. Isolation. Many parents get tired and frustrated with dealing with unruly children that basically question the parent's existence by challenging the behaviors, challenging the parent over and over with the continued unwanted behaviors. So we're going to look at how the isolation factor plays in your life as a parent. Also, the attachment. A lot of us get detached from our children, and so we're going to look at the attachment factor related to the parent and the child. Also, the one of the main things that I really like to talk about all the time is self-care. So it's going to look at the stress of actually taking care of yourself by looking at the health aspect of the parent life. We're going to look at the role restriction, because a lot of times that's a big part of the stress in parent life. Well, I can't do this, especially if defects have gotten involved, or if the probation officers have, you got the court system involved. It's kind of hard to lay your rule down, because now you are impacted by a restriction based on the defect says you can't do this to them no more. You can't yell at them no more. So what are you supposed to do? So that's stressful too. We're going to look at depression. That's a main thing that we really need to be looking at far as a parent, because how we don't feel depressed being a parent. How does that not impact us as an adult as we try and deal with these children? So that's another thing that we got to be mindful of. And the last thing, characteristic that it will look at in this assessment is the spouse and partnering relationship. So how well do you partner and parent with your spouse? You know, a lot of times I have women and men that will come into my office and they will say, well, Miss Divine, I've been married or I've been in this committed relationship for X amount of time, but I feel like I'm a single parent. I feel like I'm by myself. So this helps you get a very better description of what stress is coming at you based on what you already have going on. So it's going to be pulling the stress of parenting a child. So again, we're going to focus on the four main areas: is the child characteristics, the parent characteristics, the situational stress, and the demographic stress. You know, as we continue to live in life, we continue to experience many and many different things that stresses us out. And a lot of times it be the situation or it be the change in our demographics. Now we divorced, now we separated, now we frustrated, now we blending the family in, we bringing somebody else into our family. And so that brings on stress as well, right? So that's the areas of that. The whole point of understanding how you are feeling stress and what areas that bring you the most stress when you are relating to your children. The importance of that is to identify your triggers. If you can identify your triggers, you can better communicate what you have to say to your children. And then the end result will be that you're leaving your legacy, right? Now we're leaving a legacy because we actually can communicate what we need to say, how we need to say, and when we need to say it, instead of reacting to the behavior that we just don't want, that we do not agree with. So the main thing that I want you to understand the benefits is taking this stress test. Taking this assessment, parenting assessment, is that we're going to go over your levels of stress pertaining to parenting a child. We're going to identify your triggers, and we're going to learn interventions that really are truly designed for you. You're going to learn straight interventions that's designed for you. And then 2019, you can really start off parenting peacefully. You can start off parenting peacefully because you have tools in your book, in your soul, in your mind. You have changed your mindset into being open to look at this new way of parenting. So this parenting assessment bundle, again, comes with this detailed assessment that's going to focus on the parent characteristics, the child characteristics, the situational stress of life, and the demographic stress of life. With that bundle, and you taking that assessment online, you can use your smartphone. You're going to take that assessment. Once you complete that assessment, I'm going to email you your results, also with 3 recommendations. Then you're going to get a 30-minute phone call where we're going to go over your recommendations and address any concerns that you might have. Okay? After that, you're going to get your signed copy of my book called Leaving Legacies: Breaking the Disconnect Between Parents and Millennials. Now, this is an offer that I'm only offering because we got this season going on right now with after Thanksgiving. Let's everybody try and give your services or your products out with a discount. So here I am offering you this parenting assessment bundle for only $97. That's it. Only $97. I know that's a deal because my regular office hours for a one-on-one session is $125. But I am at this point of trying to honestly try and help us parent better. Whoever wants to take this assessment and understand your triggers related to parent. If you're tired of feeling frustrated, if you're tired of feeling confused, and you're tired of feeling angry because of how your child is interacting with you, then this is an assessment that can help you. Taking this investment and learning how to identify your actual triggers of stress can really help you come up with real interventions and apply them to parent peacefully. And that is the whole point. That is the whole point. Okay? I am Glendora Devine, licensed professional counselor. You can Google me, baby. You can Google me, baby. You can Google me, baby. Had to do it to all three cameras, right? You can Google me, baby, if you like. You can. My business is called Divine Systems Georgia. You can see me at dsgeorgia.com. That's the website. You can but the website I really want you to know is the one about how to reach me to get a part of this assessment. And that the website is bit.ly kids and me. Bit.ly kids and me. KIDSANDME. bit.ly kids and me. Bit.ly kids and me. If you can go to glendora.solutions, glendora.solutions, and you can also find it there where it says strategy sessions. But if you want a quick link, go to bit.ly kids and me. That is where you can get access to making your appointment to get this parenting assessment bundle, where you get detailed information related to your triggers of stress when you are parenting. If we don't know what really triggers us and we are flying off the handle every time we turn around because we're feeling overwhelmed, we're feeling frustrated, we're tired of the phone calls from the school. If you're tired of the phone calls from the school, then let's figure out what areas that really bring you the most stress in with your child, or what areas really stress your child out. So in the parenting assessment bundle, the assessment that you're going to take is going to focus on the child characteristics, the parent characteristics, the situational stress, and the demographic stress. And in the children, it's going to really look at distractibility and hyperactivity, adaptability, reinforced parents, demandingness, mood, and acceptability. You know, when we think about situational stress, we have to look at their mood. We have to look and see what kind of mood our child really dealing with in order to try and make it really pop and see if we can really help them and avoid the unwanted no's. I don't want to do this. That's what we have to do. We have to see what we can do as a parent to really combat with what they're going through and how to get around it instead of just continue to put them in that same situation over and over. Okay? With the parents, this assessment is going to really look at your competence, isolation. A lot of times we will tell a child, just leave me alone. I don't want to even hear your voice. It's going to look at attachment. How much attachment are you, how attached are you with your child? A lot of us get disconnected and we don't even know when it happened. So let's look and see what really happened so we can figure out how we can get back connected with the ones we love, right? It's going to look at your health, because we always, as parents, forget about ourselves. We go take care of you. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to do you. And I didn't do nothing for myself. It's going to look at that. It's going to look at the stress of role restriction. A lot of times we'll want to go do X, Y, and Z. And so many times parents doing this co-parenting drop the kids off on a weekend, and then they'll come in to Mr. Vine. I don't like the way that he's act when he's over his parents' house. I don't like the way he act when he's over his daddy's house. What can I do? And the reality is you're role restricted at that point. Ain't nothing you can do. So come on in. Come on in if you can. This we also gonna look at depression, and it's gonna look at spouse parenting, partner relationship. So this bundle again is only $97. It will not stay at $97 after this Black Friday, Cyber Monday deal is totally done. It's going up to $197. Again, you're going to get this assessment with a detailed feedback, 3 recommendations on interventions that you can try and use, as well as a 30-minute phone call that is HIPAA compliant, which means nobody will be able to get into our conversation and see our business. I am a licensed professional counselor, so we're going to be using all of that to actually come up with a plan for you to use based on your assessment results. You get a free autograph book from me, and again, this is only $97. Again, if you would like to participate and see what stress really triggers you to not parent effectively, then this video is for you. And you can reach me at bit.ly kids and me. Bit.ly, go to that website, kids and me, KIDS and me. And I am, again, Glendora Divine, a licensed professional counselor. And you can Google me, baby. You can. All right. I would thank you guys for your time. I really do. I look forward to seeing you guys a lot more. I do. And I'm always on Periscope, so you can always find me over there. I am going to do more lives in the YouTube and as well as Facebook lives, not just on Periscope. I just love my Periscope. Thank you for my hearts. Thank you for my hearts. All right. So other than that, if again, it's called the Parenting Assessment Bundle. And you can get it at bit.ly kids and me. Identify the stresses, learn interventions that you can actually use for your family, yours, nobody else's, baby, but yours. Leave your legacy while you're still alive. I'd be able to see it. Let me help you. That's why I here. Let me help you. And I don't do no fake stuff. I'm real talk. I don't sugarcoat nothing. So let's be about it, all right? Glendora Divine, licensed professional counselor, bit.ly kids and me. See you later. I'm going to let YouTube go first. Let's see how we hang up on YouTube. Okay.